King of the Road Productions proudly presents a special Toups and Taulia episode of the Jim King of the TV show, Southeast Texas Style. This half-hour special features an exclusive catch-up with my good friends Wayne Toups and ZydeCajun, live in the region.
Wayne Toups, he's been in our neck of the woods quite a bit lately. Texas has been good to you, hasn't it?
Yeah, Texas was wonderful. It has been wonderful for the last 30 years. And actually, we're starting to get a lot more work in Texas.
A huge shout out to Tanner West and Texas Construction Resources for their incredible support. Get ready for fan favorites, including the Honky Tonk Texas fabulous Flashback, plus the Southeast Texas debut of Taulia Lave's brand new video, as our Jackson Hill Park and Marina music clip of the week, straight from Nashville. And don't miss Wayne Toups taking center stage in the Royal Spotlight. Buckle up and ride shotgun with us. Howdy and welcome to the Jim King of the TV show, your ultimate source for Southeast Texas entertainment. Catch us on Fox 4, the CW, and Stryk TV, or stream worldwide on YouTube. I'm Jim King of the Road, and you're tuned into the best little TV show in Texas. Don't miss the 9th annual Silsbee, Texas Rally on April 25th and 26th at Honky Tonk, Texas. Enjoy live concerts, food vendors, biker games, a bikini contest, and much more. For tickets and event details, visit SilsbeeTexasRally.com. And remember, King's Country Internet Radio brings you the finest country music on the planet, streaming 24/7 from Beaumont, Texas. Whether you love classic hits or today's hottest tracks, we've got the perfect mix. No watered down mainstream fluff, just real country music curated by true fans of the genre. In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this. Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere. Listen anytime, anywhere, on your computer, smart speaker, mobile device, or even in your car via Bluetooth. Stream worldwide on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, or go directly to kingscountry.net. Plus, don't miss the Jim King of the Radio show, airing middays on King's Country, an award-winning fan favorite that keeps the good times rolling. Now hop in and ride Cadillac style with me to DeRidder, Louisiana for a live performance by Wayne Toups and ZydeCajun. As always, we're cruising in style. Seen and heard in Southeast Texas TV, radio, and social media. We are everywhere.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road show.
Oh, hi, to the back.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road. Your love for me will always be. It was there so tenderly. Until I cried and cried for you. It don't matter what you do. You gave me love and there was none. You know you're the only one. Tears that's in my heart will stay. I want my baby back again. But till then I cried and cried for you. It don't matter what you do. Yes, I cried and cried in vain. I want my baby back again.
The Grammy Award-winning Wayne Toups, 2013, you won Best Roots album.
Regional Roots with,
yeah.
with the band Coubillon. Yeah, Steve
Yeah.
Riley and Wilson Savoy.
That changed your life, didn't it?
Well, you know what? I think, we never anticipate doing this stuff for awards. You know, we really enjoy playing the music and we really enjoy the fans. But it's nice to be able to be noticed in that situation amongst the best in the world. We went to LA and walked the red carpet. It's a magical thing, Might never happen again. We don't know. but we really enjoyed while we was there, and we really appreciate all the guys voting for us, you know.
Wayne's old buddy Joel Sonnier recently took home a Best Regional Roots Grammy.
Well, that was long overdue, you know. I mean, Joel's been at it a long time, and a lot longer than me, and I was surprised that I think that was his 4th nomination, and we're really happy for it.
This segment is sponsored by Tanner West and Texas Construction Resources.
Working hard from the sun up to the sundown. They can build it tall, they can tear it on down. They got the know-how, if you got the money.
At Texas Construction Resources, our main line of work, residential house pads and ponds, crushed concrete laydown yards, demolition work, land clearing, and anything that we can push as far as dirt, site prep, that's going to be our main focus.
Hands of a working man built this town. Clear this timber and plow this ground.
Coming up, we're rolling out the Southeast Texas debut of Taulia Lave's brand new video as our Jackson Hill Park and Marina music clip of the week, straight from Nashville. Plus, take a trip down memory lane with the Honky Tonk Texas fabulous Flashback. And don't miss a show-stopping Royal Spotlight performance from the Grammy Award-winning Wayne Toups ZydeCajun. Next, we'll pick up right where we left off with Wayne Toups himself. Stay tuned.
You're cruising in the King's Caddy.
King of the road.
Stay connected with the King of the Road Show at JimKingofTheRoad.com. Winner of the Best Design, Content, and Broadcast Internet Video at the Press Club of Southeast Texas Excellence in Media Awards. There's plenty to do, see, and stream at JimKingofTheRoad.com, including King's Country Internet Radio, segments from this TV show, the contest page, and King's Photo Gallery. Also, click on links to Jim's YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter pages. That's JimKingofTheRoad.com.
It's that time again, y'all. It's the CSIR Live 10th Annual Cajun Heritage Fest. April 5th at the Bob Bauer Civic Center in Port Arthur, the Cajun capital of Texas. It's gonna be the event of the year with fun for the entire family. Boiled crawfish, gumbo, boudin balls, etouffee, crafts, cracklings, and all the cold beverages to wash it down. The crawfish eating contest, a fun zone, and also Pincher, the world's largest crawfish. To celebrate the 10th anniversary, we have some of the hottest names in Cajun music. Seth Spell and Cajun Strong, Leroy Thomas and the Zydeco Roadrunners, Jamie Bergeron and the Kickin' Cajuns, Kyle Uvaugh and the Dixie Club Ramblers, all inside the climate-controlled Bob Bauer Civic Center. So join us. The 10th Annual CSIR Live Cajun Heritage Fest. Get tickets online now. www.csir.live.
Over tonight, it's gonna be. Gonna find a woman, she's gonna dance with me. And if you're smart,
Toups. He grew up on a rice farm in Crawley, Louisiana. You've been playing almost 50 years now. You picked up a squeeze box when you were 13 the first time.
Yeah, that's many moons ago. I've been very fortunate over the years, and what can I say? The good Lord works in mysterious ways. He just happened to work in my way, and I thank him every day for it.
How young were you when you decided to do this for a career?
Let me see here, 1983. I don't know, 25? Mm-hmm. 25, I guess,
Did you ever have a real job? A day job?
Oh, yeah. I used to roughneck.
Okay.
And I ran case, and I used to operate a backhoe for a water line company and stuff. So, yeah, no. I know what a hard day's work is, and not make much money.
Right. As a musician starting out, too, it's not really, you don't have a big payday anymore.
No, we wasn't making no money, man. We're making, I remember when we first went out on the road in 87, I think we were making $50 a day,
Wayne Toups, he's been in our neck of the woods quite a bit lately. Texas has been good to you, hasn't it?
Texas was wonderful. It has been wonderful for the last 30 years. And actually, we're starting to get a lot more work in Texas because of our fan in the Golden Triangle. But we have a big fan base, out of Houston and Dallas and San Antonio and Tomball and Conroe. And so it's been wonderful, man. Galveston, Crystal Beach. All those places, man, they love Wayne Toups, and I'm so grateful for that.
From Bourbon Street to
King of the Road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
I got a new little project that we came out with called Coubillon.
Yeah?
It's a little three-piece thing with Steve Riley and Wilson Savoy and Eric Fry. And we're looking to maybe do some dates around Denmark or Scandinavia or something like that.
You speak French, too, don't you?
I parle un petit peu.
Yeah, but you sing in French.
Yeah. I sing in the old Cajun dialect.
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
The Texas honky tonk. There's no place like home.
Since 2008, Honky Tonk Texas and Silsbee, Texas has featured a steady stream of the very best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Pack up your posse and boot scoot over to Honky Tonk Texas for great concerts, dancing, drinking, and dining. Of course, steak night is every Thursday, and don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk Texas and Silsbee has been entertaining Southeast Texas since 2008. Where have you been? Since Tina Bean started 5-star feeds in Port Arthur over 24 years ago, It's always been a friendly neighborhood store, kind of like the general store of the good old days.
I think so. I try to be like it used to be. When I was young, going to feed stores and everything, it's, when people come in here, I want them to feel like they're walking into my house, where they feel welcome. So we try to keep it like that.
5-star feeds in Port Arthur, Texas. Escape to Jackson Hill Park and Marina at Lake Sam Rayburn. Your lakeside paradise awaits. Enjoy premier boating, fishing, and picturesque views. Then unwind in our cozy cabins and savor delicious dishes at our on-site restaurant with full bar. Plus, join us for periodic special concert events where live music brings our community together under the stars. Create unforgettable memories at Jackson Hill Park and Marina. Visit us today and let your adventure begin.
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. King of the road.
Howdy, folks. Jim King of the TV and radio here with a special guest today, Taulia Lave from Hawaii. I think you have the best version of The Gambler since Kenny Rogers himself. Fantastic video we're going to play in just a moment. Welcome to the program, Taulia.
Thank you for having me, Jim. I appreciate it, brother.
You live in Hawaii. That's definitely on my bucket list. And you go to Nashville a lot. That's on my bucket list, too, because I've never been to either places. So I'm actually green with envy. Look at this this beautiful backyard. Is that your backyard? It's beautiful there in Hawaii.
Yeah, that's the mountains there. So
yeah,
I love it here. I don't want to leave.
You're Samoan.
Yes, sir. I'm a Samoan living in Hawaii.
So is country music big in Hawaii?
It's getting big. It's always been a part of our culture here in Hawaii, but it's getting even more and more bigger just because I think people, a lot of the crossovers with, pop country and country rock and all of that stuff. And so a lot of influence from the Hawaii music has come from either reggae or country. So it's very similar, but I try to stay in my lane and not do Hawaiian country, not do pop country, just try to keep it as country as I possibly can.
Taulia Lave, about to play his video, The Gambler. Tell us about the folks in the video. Is that your family?
It is my family. I started my music career super late, just 6 years ago, and started taking it seriously about 3.5 years ago. And I wanted, from the beginning, I've always just wanted to take my family with me. The reason why I got serious was because my dad passed away about 4 years ago. I started to be like, I want to do something that I'm passionate and love, as opposed to just chasing money. So I didn't toe dip this thing. I went head first into the music industry and told my family that you're coming with me. So on that video, I got my wife, my two brothers, and my 3 sisters. And so, both my dad and my older sister passed away recently. And so that's all part of the reason why I want to, have family close to me. Even going to Nashville, they all came with me to Nashville. It's a family affair for me. Everything that I do with the music thing, I want them to be a part of it.
Here comes Country Boy Records recording artist Taulia Lave with The Gambler as our Jackson Hill Park and Marina music clip of the week from Nashville.
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns staring out the window at the darkness. The boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I'm made alive out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette, and and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he'd finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out a cigarette, faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. But in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done.
Escape to Jackson Hill Park and Marina at Lake Sam Rayburn. Your lakeside paradise awaits. Enjoy premier boating, fishing, and picturesque views. Then unwind in our cozy cabins and savor delicious dishes at our on-site restaurant with full bar. Plus, join us for periodic special concert events where live music brings our community together under the stars. Create unforgettable memories at Jackson Hill Park and Marina. Visit us today and let your adventure begin. Coming up next, Wayne Toups ZydeCajun takes center stage in the Royal Spotlight.
King of the road. Working hard from the sun up to the sundown. They can build it tall, they can tear it on down. They got the know-how, if you got the money.
At Texas Construction Resources, our main line of work, residential house pads and ponds, crushed concrete laydown yards, demolition work, land clearing, and anything that we can push as far as dirt, site prep, that's going to be our main focus.
Hands of a working man built this town. Clear this timber and plow this ground.
Need a helping hand with your trees? At King James Tree Service, we're guided by faith and fueled by hard work. Whether it's trimming, removal, or stump grinding, James Sanford and his team bring honesty, integrity, and skill to every job, because good stewardship starts in your own backyard. Call King James Tree Service at 409-779-7233. We'll take care of your trees, just like he takes care of you.